So there's only one way that you would have found this video, and that is if you searched for the leaked tape of Jeff Molina with a hot dog in his mouth. I am literally looking at the timer right here on this video to see when I hit 1 minute so that I can start speaking a bit more freely. You know, YouTube is kind of like, even though I'm putting this on my new channel, Jesse on Fire After Hours, which, by the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, you definitely should. This is where you can find this hard-hitting news, this type of video, you know? He will do anything for views. What? You will do anything for views, Jesse on Fire. You're doing a video about a leaked tape of a former UFC fighter with a hot dog down his throat? Well, yeah, it's trending. It's trending. Yeah, it's trending. Do you have anything interesting to add? Yes, I do, actually. I'm going to talk about how funny it is, and I'm also going to share something with everyone that they might not have known about this situation. This is not the first time this has been something going on with Jeff Molina in this particular department. I'm going to show you that everyone already knew. Everyone already knew. I mean, hadn't seen it with your own eyes. As a matter of fact, I'd never seen a dude do that before. It was interesting, you know, interesting. I felt a little bit weird about it. I don't care. Like, listen, you know, honestly, I actually watched this interview with Molina afterwards because I remembered this thing from Pride Week, and I watched it. I was like, I fucking like this kid, dude. I'll show you guys in a second. That's kind of what we're going to do with this video. And also, I'm going to make fun of this in every possible way that I can because it's hilarious. How could you not laugh at this, dude? I'm sorry. How could you possibly not laugh at this? A male UFC fighter on a leaked tape. I mean, come on, dude. If you can't admit that's funny, like, you know, I would imagine there are going to be some people that are going to be really upset. I could think of one for 100% sure. I feel like Nate Marquardt is probably not going to like that video very much. I personally just think it's absolutely hilarious. Like, it's hilarious. The number of people that sent it to me is hilarious. But like I said, rough go for Jeff Molina. I'm not trying to pile it on him, dude. The guy got cut from the UFC. He's facing criminal charges next to the Krause thing. I actually, on a quick tangent, have a story related to the Krause and Molina and all them gambling investigation. I had this thing fall. There's another investigation on a parallel situation with someone out, like someone in that group that is it's a banger of a story, dude. It's a real banger of a story. I'm going to put that out this probably this weekend. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I need to collect a couple more facts because I think I'm the only one that has this story. But man, it has a lot more in common with this video than people would realize right now. But anyway, so Jeff Molina likes to, you know, like any good girl would. I'm just kidding, Jeff Molina. Jeez, dude. I said I was going to make fun of you. I like you. I'm just joking around. But, you know, what do you call Jeff Molina when he's going down on a dude? Down for the count because he's a fighter? Do you guys have any idea how shitty the jokes on the internet are when you look up? It's like jokes about BJs. They're terrible, dude. There's no good jokes on there. I was doing good prep for this video and I couldn't find anything good. I am exhausted, dude. And I'm really upset about it because if I wasn't so tired having partied for 5 straight nights in Port Aransas, I could make a really funny video right now. But instead, you're going to get my Z game. I was literally falling asleep and then, you know, well, I don't know if I should out who. Many people sent me this video. And I'm like, well, gosh, if I don't do a video about this, it's just like there's so many views to be had. I should definitely go do it. But anyway, so obviously Jeff Molina's gay. And if you didn't know that already, it's only because you weren't paying attention, because during Pride Week, he wore rainbow shorts and then people broke his balls about it. And then he made some pretty valid points in his press conference. And I'm just going to show it to you so that you guys know this is not surprising that he's on the other team. So let's watch it. Boom.
Man, you're going to get me riled up. Dude, it's fucking ridiculous. Like,
this is Pride Week when he wore the rainbow shorts.
Man, who would have thunk it that, like, in 2022, people are still, like, not – who the fuck cares, bro? Like, honestly, it's not even about being an ally. I'm not saying I'm not, but it's like, just be a decent fucking person.
Okay, 2 points. A, he and I have the exact same haircut. So there's that. Before any of you guys put it in the comments, which you can call it out right now, like 8 Mile, son. You know, like 8 Mile, when Eminem does the battle rap at the end and he just calls out all the ways they're going to make fun of him. It's like, oh, so took the air out of that joke. It's like, yeah, I know. I have the exact same haircut as him. I know, dude. I know. Go ahead. Put it in the comments. What else do you have in common, Jesse on Fire? Well, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like I said, he's a charismatic kid, dude. He's also completely fucked on the criminal side, most likely. And it's really sad what happened to his career. But like I said, this is hilarious.
Like, just be a decent human
Not
being.
not this one. The video.
Like judging someone and trying to justify it with religion and saying all sorts of like just spiteful, hateful shit is crazy to me. It's mind-boggling. It's like,
hey, how do you guys think that the Dagestanis are going to think about this? Like, what do you think their viewpoint on this is going to be? Probably not very favorable. What about Nate Marquardt? Good God, man. Nate Marquardt just went on an absolute tirade on Twitter about how being gay is a choice. It's like exactly what he's talking about. And I was like, I mean, guy, even if you think it, you put it on Twitter, you know, fucking fast Nate Marquardt would have gotten banned off Twitter before Elon bought it for that tirade. 22 seconds. Also, anyone who shared this video on Twitter would have also gotten banned.
Who cares who someone wants to be with, or like their sexual preference, like, and then trying to justify the irony of trying to justify it by religion.
Okay, the only reason I care is because it's funny if you get like a leaked sex tape and you're a male UFC fighter. I'm sorry. That's the only reason I care, is because it's really, really funny.
Something that's supposed to be so accepting, and you're gonna get me going on a tangent, man. I was honestly shocked. So I picked the colors because I thought it looked cool.
Lie. First moment that I'm not respecting you. Don't lie, dude. Come on. Look at your eyebrows. Look at your haircut. Anyone with a brain can tell that you're gay after you wore rainbow shorts. Just own it, dude. It's fine. Like, it's totally fine. No one cares except for Nate Marquardt and the Dagestanis. But that's a culture that, it's their culture, man. They are entitled. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Okay. You don't like them, right? You don't like them. Why do you not like them? Well, because I don't agree with their beliefs. Oh, hang on. Let me just make sure I understand that. So you don't like them because you don't agree with their beliefs. You think that the way that they live is wrong, right? Yes. Okay. Hey, why do you guys not like them? Because we don't believe in their way of life, right? You guys sound pretty similar. So, at least they are aware of themselves, where just everyone doesn't need to get along then. Okay. I personally don't give a shit what anybody does. I couldn't care less, except that I want to laugh at the video. Like, that's it. I want to laugh. It's hilarious. Why do you think so many people sent it to me? It's because they all knew I would think it was hilarious. And I do. But let's finish this up.
So it supports a good cause, but I'll support anything of a community that's been oppressed and
I forgot he's 23. And you know what? Let me I can't help myself. Okay, so at least regular folks, like regular folks, I think you guys get the point, right? He had that incident with Pride. So regular folks that were like, dude, really? Is not because they were like, oh my gosh, there's a homosexual in the octagon, or like, oh my God, he wore Pride shorts for blood. It's because Pride Month, we had gotten absolutely nuclear bombarded by Pride Month shit, where we were like, oh my God, bro, I can't. And the corporations make it so obnoxious. Like, if someone's like, first of all, again, let me just make, like, God, I can't help myself. Okay, so I was going to try to make this funny, and it should still be funny, but like, I just can't help but make this point, right? So you want us to not care, right? Like, who cares what anybody does? Like, who cares, right? Who cares? I'm like, I don't care. And they're like, no, right. Like, who cares? Like, right, I don't care. Do whatever you want. I mean, even leak a sex tape video. I don't care. I mean, I think it's funny. I think it's really, really funny. But like, I don't care, right? And they're all right, good. We're aligned. And it's like, all right, cool. And they're all, but one caveat is you have to care for an entire month. You're all, what? It's like, everywhere you go, you have to care. Like, you are not allowed to not care for 1 month. You have to, every single place that you go, you have to care. Why? Because it's Pride Month. Well, but I don't care. Like, I don't care. You said don't care, and I don't care. Yeah, but you have to now. Matter of fact, all your Skittles are going to be wait, what? That's a bad example. Literally every single thing is going to be rainbow. Everything is going to be rainbow. And then on Postmates, which is a food delivery service, they're going to celebrate Pride Month by putting out the bottom friendly menu. That's my favorite Pride Month story, and it will continue to be forever. I have a stand-up routine. You guys will see it very soon. And I talk about that. Talk about it. You know, I talk about the bottom friendly menu, probably the lowest hanging fruit stand-up comedy routine of all time. Well, no, I mean, stand-up bit of all time. Maybe not, though. Things that I think are obvious, some other people don't. But, you know, if you make a menu that is specifically for gay men to be eating food that will make it less rancid when a dude fucks their ass, I mean, if you can't get comedy gold out of that, then I don't know what you know, whatever. But aside from the comedy side, it's a food delivery service. You put that ad in front of me, you want me to associate food delivery with shit-covered anal sex? Really? Whose idea was that? Whose idea was that? If it was a girl, if it was like a porn star and she was like, oh man, I always order from the bottom friendly menu to make sure that it's clean when a dude fucks my ass, I'd be like, Jesus. That's not the kind of thing you put on television, you fucking gross whatever. I mean, I would appreciate it if I was going to pound you up there that you take care of that so that it's as, you know, clean as possible. But don't fucking tell me about it. Don't tell the whole world about it. Don't put it on a fucking commercial. Jesus. What is wrong with you? Disgusting. I'll never watch your videos again. Except yours, Jeff Molina. I like that video, dude. I don't. I mean, I do. I like that. I have. You want to know the honest truth? I haven't even seen it. I really haven't seen it. Twitter did such a good job getting rid of it that I literally haven't even seen it. I've scoured Twitter, so it's not like I'm like whatever. I tried to watch it, I couldn't find it. I just wanted to pretend like I had seen it because it's weird if I did a video having not seen it. I've seen a screenshot, and people are saying it's another UFC fighter, Danny or I don't know, something or other. I looked the guy up, and he looked super gay also. So, but I'm not going to say his name since that would be like a direct accusation at a person who may not be out and about. So I don't know. This is just funny, man. And I know it's going to get a lot of views. So I'm just going to do it. And I'm going to put it on my new channel so that you guys will subscribe to it so I can build that channel and we could do some motherfucking business, son. Do some business. I don't really know what to say about this other than gold. Comedy fucking gold, dude. I mean, listen, let me just actually really say this, though. Jeff Molina seems like a really good dude. When I watched that press conference, he seems like a good guy. And it is really sad that he was doing a sports betting thing. He thought he wasn't really doing anything wrong. Now, if he was involved in fixing a fight, that's completely different. But running a book, who gives a shit? You know, if you're not fixing fights, who fucking cares if you're running a book? But he's so young. You know, he's doing it with Krause, who's his coach, who he trusts, and he sees him balling, and he's like, man, I guess it's cool. I guess it's fine. It's all, yeah, but it's not, and your career's over now. You know, you got tied to an MMA fixing fights scandal. That's a wrap for you, you know. I don't even think BKFC will have you, and it's sad. It's fucked up, dude. He seems like a really good dude. I'm being totally serious. He seems like a good dude, so I do feel bad for him. But listen, man, go down for the count on tape. You better tell that dude, you better delete that video. You better delete that video. He's like, no, man. I'm going to be watching that back all the time. So fucking ridiculous. All right, that's probably enough, dude.